Welcome back to my backyard snack yard. I thought it was time to show you my beautiful Sichuan pepper tree. It's a very hardy one, so it lives out here, and it's been living in a pot ever since I bought it 4 years ago. But then this year I decided it was far too tall. It was sitting in the little courtyard where I have all my laundry, and it kept on catching the laundry because it has very, very sharp thorns. So it came out here, and I managed to tie it up to an old apple tree because it's very spindly, the trunk itself. I tried to make it shorter by cutting it right down when I first got it, but it just shot up straight again. Then I cut it again the following year, and again it shot up straight. You actually see the places I cut it. Like I cut it down here, for example. That's one place I cut it. I cut it here as well later on, but then it shot up a bit longer. And maybe I cut it here too, but either way, and then it just shut out finally some nice beautiful branches. Oops. And yeah, it's just doing so well now. If you look all the way along, there are little beautiful peppercorns. They look like little miniature citrus fruits because this one is actually in the citrus family. So the little berries themselves, which turn red when they're ripe, they do have a real lemony flavor to them. They're a very special spice. If you know the Szechuan pepper, you know that it has a numbing effect. So when you eat them, they have this sort of, it's very spicy, very hot, but also numbing. It's a really funny sensation, but really delicious. I absolutely love having this really interesting tree in the garden, and it's super hardy. I treat it like any other citrus, only in that I feed it. I don't protect it during the winter because they're super hardy, down to minus 20 something or whatever. Never had any issues with it. It's completely deciduous, so it just looks like a very thorny stick during the winter, but then it all comes back beautifully. And there's so much foliage, it's hard to see, but it really is flowering all along all the branches. There's little berries everywhere, and they'll be much more apparent when they turn red. But definitely a really, really fun spice to grow in the garden. I'm really happy with how it's turning out, and that I managed to get it into the ground. And it's a good idea to put it in an out of the way place because obviously you don't want to get yourself snagged on some of these guys here. Look at that. The whole way up. They are sharp. I have actually been caught on them a time or two. It's not a pleasant experience. So, a lovely, lovely spice tree. I'll show them how they look. I'll show you how they look when they turn red, but it's not going to be for a few months now. And I think also the fact that it's really covered by other trees and the canopy of other trees means they won't ripen early, at least. But the leaves are also edible, and I do actually pick the tender ones. Sometimes these ones get some thorns on them too, on the actual leaves, which is random. But if you pick the tender ones, they really, really taste nice in like salads and sandwiches, anything you use leaves in, because they have that really citrusy, really spicy flavor too. I better get out now because I can feel the rain is coming. But thank you for watching. Hope you found this interesting. My lovely Szechuan pepper tree. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.